Sure. So, do you all still live here? No. We all got our own places. I don't know, we crash here when we feel like it. Just keep some of happy, you know? Sorry. Your grandmother. Those are in the closet. Thanks, I'm there. You're not seriously gonna call me out, right? What if he does, bro? You're gonna call it a lot worse. Dump his teeth out of the shed. You're gonna be living in squalor, man. Thanks. Just gotta find the right bracket and put it up. Cool. Those are your only shoes? Yeah. Dude, you can't be wearing those around us. Yeah, get some decent kicks, man. Get anybody get some Nike Zooms or some Dunks? Not the orange ones, okay? Those are just gay. Thank you. Cool. Get some rest.
Welcome, guys. We're gonna do a little back testing, 15, 5, or 15 3-minute and 1 minute. We're gonna see what kind of trades we missed, and we're gonna see what we can happen to be able to fix in our trading. Alright, here we go. This is gold, by the way.
I guess a decade or two at Folsom never hurt anybody, right?
So this is
That's what you're always saying.
July,
This isn't stupid.
1st of July. So we're gonna look at from July to October. Just to kind of see what we're missing out. See what we can see. See what we can change, you know. I will show. It's very simple. We got the VWAP and EMA. VWAP is in blue. EMA we're using right now is the 50. As you see, we're using 2. So anyway, don't really know market structure before in June, but July we're gonna go over there. Start off with we're very bullish at this point. We ran up right here. Then we started to tail back. We made this high right here. Right. We made this high. We can see the wicks on the top right here. They're pushing price back down. That's people selling contracts or whatnot. We can definitely see right here that price ran up, started selling off. Started selling off. We took out this low right here. Then we kind of consolidated for 30 minutes. We tried to retest the highs right here. We try to retest these highs right here. Failed to do so. Then we sold off to my favorite closely entry. We have the VWAP and the EMA. The end of the day, going into the next day. We're very, very consolidated right here. So we're going to mark these wicks right here. You see, we had a little bit of buying. We sold off, pretty heavy right here. Got bought back up, made a high, started to sell off again, try to retest those high. So we straight sold off. And we made this low right here. Then we got bought back up. We crossed the EMA and VWAP. But as you see, we didn't break it with momentum. We kind of just ran up to it, slowed down. There was a lot of confusion right here and ran up. We took out these highs right here, right? We had that wick that I was talking about right here. And then we sold off again, retesting these lows. If we wouldn't have been able to hold these, if we had a nice strong closure down here, we would have sold off a little bit. We could have probably seen this area down here, right here. So fell even more. But that's not what happened. What happened was we started getting this, started stepping on at these 339 level, and absolutely ripped it. We had this sharp pullback, another rip up, and now the New York Open rallied up from there. So that was that. To go until July 2nd. We open up right here. VWAP is overextended, but my 50 moving average isn't anywhere close. So this day was pretty hands off until we broke below it. Because actually this range right here between it, I don't like to trade it. It's very crazy. But as we progress, this is what I like to see. I like to see where it's starting to tighten up. So then we have this break. Then we have the retest, my favorite, right here. And then we absolutely exploded to the upside. A nice target would have been up to these highs. We were off a few points, but you could have definitely trimmed right here at the level. That would have been pretty fire. And then later on, we retested, tried to bounce, failed to do so. So we took out the. Soon as we took out these lows, test to go for the highs. Started market structure. High, 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 low, low, equal low, and straight. So as soon as we swept this, for sure, we exploded to the downside. We tried to buy back up, but that was New York Open, so there could actually been some news there as well that caused this horrific sell to the downside. So we had equal highs, lower highs, break the low. Actually, 9. We'll say 9 to 9:45, and then straight to the down. Go into the third. We have this nice crossing. This is pretty much what I look for, the crossing of VWAP, the crossing of the EMA. We had this nice pop to the upside, and then we started to equal out. VWAP and the EMA was straight chopping to the side. So this would be a nice. We had a little fake out to the high. Depends how that looks on a lower time frame. You could have caught something out of that, but the real move was to the downside. We actually took out these lows. These lows right here. We had a nice retest and then had this nice impulsive move to the downside. So if you didn't catch this move, you had another move right here after the retest. And then we sold off, started to make this market structure, this channel to the downside. We couldn't hold this channel and exploded to the upside in New York time. New York Open. Okay, so there's that. This is a really nice day, and it could continue work. So we had this open. We had this what do you say? Very light going into the afternoon. This fake buying right here. As the day progresses, you can see that we are heading down. And like I like the mark, we see this nice channel to the downside for real. Like I like to look for, we have this lovely EMA and VWAP crossing. Price rejected down, had these lows put in. Not really strong lows. Had this break up. Couldn't break the high. What does it mean when you can't break a high? We try to test out the lows. The lows were clear over here at these 306 level. So we had a nice test to these lows. Or the real play was the test right here. They failed to make the new high. To take out this, but this would have been the more A plus setup. Taking out this channel. We had this explosion break, and we took out these lows right here. So anyway, I'm gonna save this one because this is nice. It's like a nice blueprint. Okay, well, I will be back on to finish this later. Everybody take care. Talk to you later.